In this video, we're going to be talking about Tubbo kicking Tommy out of L'Manberg and him being exiled from the whole of the Dream SMP. Yesterday's video is basically a part 1 to this, so make sure you check that out before watching this. And please, if you could check that you are subscribed, we're so close to 100k and I know a lot of you aren't subscribed. Anyway, enjoy the video. So the stream started off with Quackity, Fundy, Tubbo and Tommy meeting up to discuss a few ideas. They also discussed the results of the poll which was posted on Twitter and about how the majority of the votes were to exile Tommy.
From the survey, there were 466,000 votes recorded in 48 hours. The winner, with 56.2% of the popular vote, voted to exile you, Tommy. If we're going on what the people want, they don't think that you're best for the nation.
They also talk about Dream dethroning George and how he's put Eric back in place of the king of the Dream SMP. And that was kind of the main reason for this whole event anyways. Dream was sticking up for George because he was the king, but now he isn't. So this thing is basically just Dream simping over George? Who knows, but the majority of the votes were to exile Tommy, but we have to remember that Tubbo has the main say in this. Tubbo can decide whether he wants to or not. They go on to talk about how they are fed up with Dream controlling everything and ruling over L'Manberg. They're basically being pushed around by him and being forced to do things that they don't really want to do. So Tommy comes up with a plan to start war against Dream and to get Techno on their side just to beat him.
Tonight's the night of war. Every single time we've stood against him, all right? Every single time. Now we haven't stood against him. We've been pushed around. Even with me, I had to give him my discs to make L'Manberg. There is only one Dream. And do you want to know something? I'm going to be hesitant to this. I reckon we get the blade.
Of course, Tubbo is hesitant after Techno literally spawned withers and ruined the whole of L'Manberg, mainly because it was a government. But Quackity and Fundy are on Tommy's side. Now they all go together to meet with Dream and to tell him that he isn't exiling Tommy, and in fact they want to start war. But Tubbo turns against Tommy and the rest of them and basically betrays him. He says that he's exiling Tommy and that getting Technoblade to fight wasn't the right idea. And Tubbo gets compared to J-Shat due to just going on his own accord and not discussing the idea with the rest of them.
I am so sorry. Dream, I've come to the decision that it will be best for the nation. The most logical thing to do for Tommy to be exiled from L'Manberg.
What?
Teaming with Technoblade is an awful idea. It's an awful idea.
We just had this conversation.
No, okay? It's awful.
What are you doing, Tubbo?
Tubbo! War is not the best for this nation.
So the decision has been made. Tommy is now exiled from the Dream SMP land and is escorted out by Dream. Wilbur comes along with Tommy after saying a couple of streams ago that he would stick with Tommy throughout everything. No matter what would happen, they'd both be together. Dream takes him on a boat and goes into the middle of ocean and drops them off on an island. And this is where they are stuck until things change.
Tubbo?
Off the path.
Am I not allowed? Well, surely I'm only exiled from L'Manberg.
Oh, no. You're exiled from everywhere that's been touched.
During creating the camp named Lads on Tour, Sam comes and visits them and tells them if they need anything, then he is always there. Basically meaning that Sam's on their side more than Dream and L'Manberg's.
I came to deliver you a message.
From whom?
I know you're sent away, but when you need someone, you know where to find me. My house is far from all of them. You can come hide with me if you need a place to stay, Tommy.
Sam, you can come on tour with us any day of the week.
Not today.
Why not to...
After that, Technoblade joins the call and laughs at Tommy for being exiled from a place that he helped create. Obviously, Tommy still doesn't really like Technoblade after he ruined L'Manberg, but Ghostbird doesn't really remember much of that and just remembers being friends with Techno. Techno then finds where they are because he's the human GPS and basically taunts them.
No one would laugh at you. You did really good.
Look at this loser. Oh my god, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Oh my...
What the I fucking hate you, you pig in a crown looking fucking pink prick. If I see you in real life, I will...
After a while though, Technoblade leaves and Wilbur creates a campsite for the lads on tour. Tommy and Wilbur then name this new faction or area Logstead. And this is where they'll be living for a good while.
Logstead.
Stead.
Logstead. We live in Logstead. Whoa.
I like it a lot. Logsted's a good name.
we lived out Logsted.
Meanwhile, in L'Manberg, Quackity, Fundy, and Tubbo are arguing about exiling Tommy. They kind of come to terms and say that everything that has happened is now in the past and they have to move forward for them to be successful. And then Fundy gives them a book that contains everyone who has messed with L'Manberg, titled the L'Manberg Hit List.
I do have something that may or may not help because it might bring us a little bit more towards the path that we're trying to follow. It is a written L'Manberg hit list where
What?
I basically wrote down everything that has fucked up L'Manberg from us, everything that was against us.
In the book, it contains Jay Schlatt, who is deceased. The day that Schlatt gained power was the day the dictatorship began. Ambitious ruler stands solely for his own ideals and has no regards of L'Manberg itself. Then there's Dream, status alive. After Tommy's rant, Dream snapped, builds up the walls and forces the nation into a corner unless drastic measures are taken. The exile of TommyInnit. Then there's Dre, status cute X3, he is handsome, oh my god, I like him, he's so hot. We'll skip past that one. Then there's Lil Pig Boy, status pig, alive, Lil Oink Oink Fuck, stabs orphans. I personally have a big problem with this, we need to eat more bacon, literally fucking Peppa Pig's brother or something. Then there's Mr. Wilbur Soot, status deceased, question mark? After stepping down and being banished from the land of L'Manberg and canonically went crazy, has an unhealthy sexual relationship with dynamite and nitroglycerin. After they read that book, Quackity has something to confess, and that is that he has a secret base under L'Manberg, which is just full of pictures against Technoblade. I think he's gone a bit psycho.
Here, follow me, fellas.
Okay,
Follow me. I've been coming up with this plan for the longest time, and everyone
what
really
is
just
this?
ignored me. It was here. I'll show you what I mean. There's a room. I have a.
What?
Take a look at this. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
What?
They talk about how Technoblade is the first on their list, and they create the Butcher army to fight against Techno. They also have been told by Tubbo to spread propaganda against Techno around the whole of the Dream SMP. Now also a little few things to mention, although Rambo is still a part of L'Manberg, he did actually message Tommy saying that he would try and help him as much as possible while being over in L'Manberg, which is kind of replacing the friendship that Tubbo and Tommy had.
We go, this is my log gun, and then it's just a log. And then we go, this is my log house, and it's just a log.
And then every time we make a log joke, we have to go, oh, log champ, log champ.
Log champ, log champ. Ah,
Log
log,
champ.
log.
Yeah,
And we
for
all
sure,
burp
log
in
champ.
sync. Wait. I can't go with you, but know that I am with you. I'll find you. Oh. May the log be with you. Well, but I really hope we don't go all crooked in the head whilst we're out here.
Also, this whole thing could cause a war against Tommy and Tubbo. As we all know, Technoblade is friends with Wilbur, and Techno is kind of teaming up with them. Although Tommy doesn't really like him still, I think we're going to end up seeing that Techno and Tommy will start to get along, and they'll create an army to defend Techno after being put on this hit list. That's just my thoughts, let me know down in the comments what you think, and make sure you are subscribed. We're trying to hit 100k before 2021, and we're literally so close, so make sure you are subbed. Follow my Twitter account at KianKSG, join the Discord server in the description, I'll see you in the next one.